La 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 la. Oh, hello, is it that time already? I was having a cup of coffee. I thought I'd got lots more time. Well, it's lovely to see you all, and I've got my big lamb today tucked under my arm, and he's going to sing along with me and listen to the story. Well, I hope you're all sitting now and all ready to listen, all ready to sing, and I hope you have a lovely time this morning. And I'll pass you over to Annie now, because she's going to do the rest of the time. Okay?
Good morning, children. Welcome to Smarties on another lovely Friday morning. My name is Annie. It's lovely to be with you all this morning at Smarties. I hope you're having a lovely day. Well, can you do a really big wave to say hello? Hello! Can you do a little wave to say hello? Hello! Can you pull your funniest face? Can you shake it all over? I think we're ready to get started. Well, I wonder if you've noticed I've got lots of friends around me today. Well, first of all, I've got this little guy. I wonder, do you know who this is? Or what kind of animal he is? Rosa, do you know who this is? This is a kangaroo. Can you hop up and down like a kangaroo? Well done, good hopping. Next, I have this guy. He is so fluffy and so soft. Micah, do you know what animal this is? He's a panda and he is lovely. Next up, I've got this guy. He is also really soft and look at his cute little face. Rosie and Isabel, this is a bear. Can you go like a bear? Well done, you guys. That was great roaring. Next up, I have this little lady. She's very cute, isn't she? She's got pink fur, Pippa and Ebony Rose. Do you know what this is? She's a dog. Can you go woof, 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 Pippa and Ebony Rose like a dog? Well done, good job. Over here, this side, I've got this one's very special. She's a sheep. Archie, can you go baa like a sheep? Good job. She's lovely. She is so old, my friend, the sheep here. And then I've got an owl. Would you look at her? Ada and Barnaby. Can you pretend to fly like an owl across the sky? Well done. And lastly, this friend is going to be joining us later as well. I wonder if you can guess what song for. He's my monkey friend. Emily and Joshua can go ooh, 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 like a monkey. Good job. Wow. We've got lots of friends to join us today. I wonder who you've got at home. Are you ready to hold someone's hand? Grab a partner. I'm going to grab my partner. She's right here with me. Freya, can you get ready to hold Mummy's hand? And we're going to sing our hello song. Are you ready? Hold someone's hand. Hold your mummy or daddy or brother or sister's hands, or maybe a toy like I am. Let's sing together. Hold your partner by the hand now. Let's swing hands to and fro. Hold them high up in the air now. Let's hold them down low. Let's swing them once again and let each other's hands go. Now let's look at those around us and shout out, hello! Shall we sing it again? Hold your partner by the hand now. Let's swing hands to and fro. Hold them high up in the air now. Let's hold them down low. Let's swing them once again and let each other's hands go. Now let's look at those around us and shout out, hello! One more time. Grab those hands again. Hold your partner by the hand now. Let's swing hands to and fro. Hold them high up in the air now. Let's hold them down low. Let's swing them once again and let each other's hands go. Now let's look at those around us and shout out hello, 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 and shout out hello. Great singing, everybody. Now, we're going to talk about some things that keep us safe. Are you ready? And protect us. Can you see what this is? Can you see what this is? Well, I wonder if I put it on my hand, can anybody tell me what this is? Shout it out at home. It's a glove, isn't it? What do gloves protect us from? How do gloves look after us? Well, when it's a bit cold outside, gloves keep our hands nice and warm, don't they? They protect our hands from the cold. Hopefully we won't be needing them for a while now, though. Okay, what about this one? Isaac, can you tell me who this guy is? He is a fireman, isn't he? And he's got his helmet on and he's got his face mask on for when he's going to go into fires. And firemen keep us safe, and so do policemen and doctors, all these people that work to keep us safe. Isaac, you love to dress up as a policeman, don't you? They keep us safe and they protect us as well. Now, what about this one? Joel, what's this? Can you shout out what this is, Joel? It goes vroom, 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 vroom. When we're in a car, what do we need to make sure we're wearing? We have to put a seatbelt on across our bodies, don't we? And seatbelts keep us safe when we're in a car and they protect us. And lastly, Safi, I wonder if you know what this is. I wonder if you've been out on your bike, if you've got one. This is a bike helmet. And we wear them when we go out on our bikes, don't we? And they help protect our heads when we're out on our bikes. So all of those things, we had some gloves, we had a helmet, we had a car, and we had a fireman. All of those things, they protect us and they keep us safe, don't they? I wonder if you know who keeps you safe at home. Well, can you remember last week, Gemma told us a story from the Bible called all about a man called Noah and a big boat. And God looked after his people and kept them safe by helping Noah to build a big boat. And all those animals that were in that boat too. There were so many animals, wasn't there? Well, this week we're going to hear another story from our Bibles, and it's going to be another story about how God rescues his people and looks after his people, because we know that God does that. So, in my story today, I've got a very cute little baby. Can you see that? Now, this little baby in our story today, his name is Moses. We've got some new babies at Smarties, haven't we? We've got new baby Atlas and Samuel and Phoebe. And this baby's name is Moses. Well, Moses lived a long time ago. A long time ago. Do this with your hands. He lived a long time ago in a place called Egypt. Egypt has some pyramids. Can you make some pyramids with your hands? And that's where Moses lived. And in Egypt, there was a very bad king. Boo! Can you do that at home? Boo! He was a very bad king. And he was called Pharaoh, and he was not a nice king. Now Moses, remember Moses, our little baby? He was one of God's special people. He was a special part of God's people. But our bad king, boo, boo, our king didn't like God's people. So he didn't like baby Moses. And we know that God loves to rescue people and keep people safe. So we're going to see how God looked after Moses, even though there was a very bad king. This bad king, he decided to get rid of all the baby boys. Boo! Now that meant baby Moses too. So Moses' mummy, we've got Moses' mummy here, she tried to keep Moses safe. She tried to keep her little baby safe. She tried to hide him and not let anyone find him. Where could she hide Moses? What about behind my back. Is that a good place? No, not really. What about with the kangaroo? No, that's not a very good place either. Moses' mummy had to find a better place to hide Moses. So what she did, she got a basket like this, and she made one, and she made sure that it could float in the water. I've got some water over here. And what she decided to do was put baby Moses in the basket and put him in the water, in the river. Now, all around the river were some plants and reeds all around here. Can you see that? And we have some reeds as well. So she hid Moses in the water so that nobody could see him. And she made sure he was safe. Can you see him? He's floating in there in his little basket, all amongst the plants and the reeds and the trees. Now Moses had a big sister. Here's Moses' big sister. And she was called Miriam. Okay, now Miriam, what she did was she hid among the trees. There she is. She's just hiding. Can you see her? She is poking her face through. She's hiding amongst the trees. And she was just keeping an eye on her little baby brother. She can see Moses. She can see that he's safe. So Moses' big sister was doing a good job, thumbs up. She was keeping an eye on Moses, looking around the trees and making sure that he was safe as he floated down the river. But then, oh no, there was footsteps. She could hear someone coming. Who was it gonna be? Well, can you remember our bad king? It was our bad king's daughter. Here she is. It was our bad King Pharaoh's daughter, and she'd come down to the river for a nice swim in the water. Now Miriam, Moses' sister, she could see, oh no, Pharaoh's daughter is here. Whatever is going to happen to little baby Moses? And suddenly there was a crying. Can you do a big baby cry? Wah, wah, wah. There was a crying coming out of the water. Who do you think that was? That's right. It was little baby Moses. He was crying. And so Pharaoh's daughter, the king's daughter, found him. She found him in his basket. And you know what? She said, I'm going to look after him. I'm going to keep him safe. Now Miriam, she came up to this daughter and said, you might need some help. Shall I go and find somebody to help you look after baby Moses? So she ran off, Miriam ran off, and she found her mummy. Do you remember Moses and Miriam's mummy who put Moses in the water? And Pharaoh's daughter, the king's daughter, said, yes, please can you help me? I need some help looking after this baby. And so Moses' mummy got to look after her own baby. Wow. And Moses was kept safe. Pharaoh's daughter, the king's daughter, and Moses' mummy went back to their big house together with baby Moses as well. And they looked after Moses there. Wow. That is such an exciting story with a happy ending, isn't it? God had kept Moses safe. He had rescued him. He could have drowned in the river. He could have lots of things could have gone wrong there, but God looked after Moses and he rescued him. Well, we've got someone who rescues us too. I wonder if you can see this shape. This is a shape of a cross. And now this reminds us of somebody called Jesus. And Jesus rescues all of us if we want to be his friend too. Just like God rescued Moses and kept anything bad from happening to him so that he could be safe with God, Jesus has come to rescue us and be our friend too. God always looks after and rescues his people. That's a very exciting story, isn't it? So if you would like to, we've got a little craft for you to do at home. I'm just going to move all my plants out of the way and show you my craft. If you would like to, underneath our video is this piece of paper. And it says at the bottom, God rescued baby Moses. And we've got a river running down the middle of it that you can colour in. And once you've coloured that in, I want you to see if you can find a cupcake case or something similar to that. And I've coloured mine in a bit like a basket. Can you remember who got put into a basket? It was baby Moses, wasn't it? Now baby Moses, I'm going to put baby Moses in my basket. Can you see him in there? And when you've coloured this in, you can float baby Moses down the river, because we know that God rescued baby Moses. And we know that he was safe in his basket. So if you want to at home, you can print this out and colour it in and then create a little basket for baby Moses to go in at home. Remember to send us pictures of your crafts at home as well. We love to see your crafts that you're working on. Okay, I think it's time to sing a song. We've learned all about how God rescues his people. He rescued Noah last week and Moses this week. So we're going to sing a song that is called My God is So Big. Are you ready? There are some actions to this one. You need to get your arms ready, your strong arms ready, and we're going to sing it. Are you ready? My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. The rivers are his, the mountains are his, the stars are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. I think that's a very true song, isn't it? There's nothing that God cannot do. Shall we sing it through once more so you've got the actions really well? Make sure your arms are really big and strong. I'm sure you're all very strong at home. Are you ready? Let's sing it again. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. The rivers are his. Can you remember who was in the river? Shout it out. Moses was in the river. The rivers are his, the mountains are his, the stars are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Great singing. Well, we've got one more song. I can't remember what it is though. I think that we always end with a certain song that has three of something. Is it three little kangaroos? That doesn't sound quite right, does it? Is it three little dogs? No, okay. I know, three little pandas. No. Okay, I think I know. Three little monkeys. I've got my three little monkeys. 1, 2, 3. We've got three little monkeys. Are you ready to start singing and join in with the actions? Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Oh, this monkey's got to go and lie down. Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Oh dear, this monkey's hurt his head too. We've got our last monkey here. Are you ready? One little monkey jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Well done for joining in with our home. It was great to see you today for Smarties. We'll see you again next Friday. Bye!